Welcome back to making of JKChat mobile application. Today I'm going to continue working on Android version. Android UI is finally completed. So, and today I planned to do this part, this block with the selecting type of chat, but I decided to actually create dialog windows, like with password, with just message, with the dialog with the selection players in when we select private message. So yeah, today I'll try to make custom dialog windows. So let's start with making layout. It's gonna be Android layout with the with just dialog window, add dialog will have a title and will have buttons. It will have buttons. That's weird. Okay. And some content in the center. Oh, no content, like input field for type and password, no content, or a list of players, for example. So it's gonna be linear vertical layout. Yeah, that's it. It will have, oh yeah, need to make colors. Background color is this, or we can, yeah, background color colors. Dialog background. Dialog title background. Dialog title. Dialog button. dialog password dialog input. Text, title, text, button, text. Alright, I think. Okay, let's create dialog text, like regular text, and dialog selection. This orange thing, and that's all, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's then copy colors, background, title background, title text, button text, input text, just regular text, and selection, and it has 55% opacity. Oh, wait. Uh, 55% opacity is byte multiplied by 55%. It's 140, and 140 in hex is 8C. It's gonna be 8C. Yeah, as you can see, it has become transparent. See the difference? Okay, save the file, and let's create styles. Title, A New Hope 14. Toolbar title, title. I think I can just copy this. I'm gonna get just dialog title, color of dialog. Oh wait, let it be just without text. Yeah, like this. Dialog title, New Hope regular. Yeah, button is 12, A New Hope. Dialog button, text color, dialog button. 12 SP, A New Hope. Dialog input. Dialog input, size 15, font Ergo Medium, Ergo Medium. Input type is gonna be just text. I think, I don't remember values. Yeah, let it be just text. I'll check it out later. And style for just text. Dialog text. Text is Ergo Medium 15. Ergo Medium 15. Dialog text color. Yeah, that's it. We created styles for texts. Now we can go back to dialog window and add this block title. It's gonna be text view. It will match width. It will have height of 48 dp. Yeah, Android layout will have height of wrap content. Yeah, so it will be as short as possible by height. Okay. Then it will have let's stylize this title. Let's copy some stylization from other. Let's copy from chat title. And now this part. Dialog window. Like this. Let's copy namespaces. let's put tools text, just dialog title. Let's yeah, lines 1, ellipse size none. No, actually we won't make any limit for amount of lines. Let's put the text to the center. Center. Oh, it's gonna be dialog title. What if we do second line? We better wrap content min height. Oh, min height 48, and let's add some padding and find out what padding this font needs. I'll switch back to dialog because I need preview now. So let's say padding vertical. Let's say 15. Let's say it has 20 in the view. Yeah, it now grows. Let's go with 16, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, yeah, 13. 13 is the least DP, so when title will grow, yeah, like this. Good. Alright. Setback dialog style. Check we just bind. I'm not sure if we're gonna bind something. Yeah, for now we won't have binding, but we'll probably have some ID. Oh, wait. Can it just be like this? And title, yeah. ID at plus ID at plus ID title. No. ID title. let's create 2 buttons. Something went wrong, so those buttons don't have oh, finally found a button with the oh, okay, never mind. It has a container. Container is 80 pixels. Yeah, 80 by 48. Okay. Let's go with 2 buttons, so it's gonna be linear layout, match parent, height is 48. Or could be just wrap content, and we set 48 in for buttons. So we need to set background. It's gonna be color dialog title background. I guess I'll restart with Visual Studio. So dialog title, yeah, there was a typo. This typo. And the background for the whole layout is gonna be background color dialog color dialog background. To have button layout with HTTP. Layout height is 48 dp. Let's set background null, so it doesn't have this fancy Material UI background. And let's set theme, style, dialog, button, and let's set some text like left button. I think width should be wrap content. Wrap content. Padding, need to find out padding. What is the padding? wait. Oh, right. Let's go with the padding of 6. 6 will be minimal. So padding horizontal is gonna be 6 dp. Yeah, and minimal width is gonna be 8 dp. So when it's left, just left short, and it will take about 80 size. And button is has margin on the left of 20, so let's set layout margin left 20 dp. Yeah, 20. At bottom. Let's use relative layout. Yeah, and closing tag has to be relative as well. Yeah, and let's request layout align parent right. Layout align parent right. Why typing right? Left? True. And let's create. Let's give it an ID at plus ID left button. Let's copy this. Let's set margin right 20, ID right button, align parent right. Yeah, that's it. And let's move some properties to dialog button, like background, styles, dialog button, background, width, height, min width, padding horizontal, min width, padding horizontal. So layout width, layout height, min width, padding horizontal. Min width, padding horizontal, and background is gonna be, wait, yeah, it's gonna be null. Width wrap content height 48. Min width 80. Padding is 6. Let's save it. And let's remove all those min width. And do the same here. I moved parameters that will be always the same across buttons and dialogues. And let's restart Visual Studio to see the changes, I guess. While it's loading, let's think what we're gonna do next. Gonna make a single button. Option. It doesn't inherit some properties from dialog button. Maybe I put them dialog button, right? That's weird. Okay. Let's create a single button. It's gonna be just, let's say, center button. Margin, no margin. No alignment. Aligning. It will be in the center if we request layout. Okay, let's copy some helpers. Wrap content, and we request our parent layout. It's linear layout, layout gravity, center horizontal. Yeah. So we requested position to be positioned in the center horizontally in linear layout. And let's remove those. They're supposed to be inherited from here. Maybe I need to use style. Yeah, style works. Interesting. Style. Okay. Where it has some weird shadow on the right. Okay, and let's leave this list for the future. Let's also create input. Let's create some frame layout that matches parent and has height of 48, I think. 51. Wait. Why? has height 147. This one is 48. Oh, minus 48, 99. Well, this center is supposed to be 48 as well. I think it had container. Yeah, this container 144. As you can see, it's a bit smaller. Yeah, that's it. And the internal background rectangle also has to be aligned to that line. And 144 supposed to be 84. Yeah, so title 48. Title is 48, height, buttons 48, and the content is 48. Content is input field. So we created frame layout. That's it. And let's add inside. Oh, I think it's better be linear layout, because it has this line, and we will put actual input field and this bar under this input field, and they will be placed linearly. First item input field, and second item this horizontal bar. So linear layout vertical. I mean orientation vertical. You may say it's weird, we have already parent layout linear with vertical, and why we would put inside linear again? We could just instead put two items, this item and this, but I'm doing this because I need to set this height, just limit explicitly, and then put everything inside. It's easier to make layout like this. So let's put some edit text. Layout width will be much parent. Layout height will be wrap content. Input will be text. Yeah, just text, and in styles I think I also used, yeah, just text. Let's give it style. Let's style this. We don't need text, it's already defined in style, in the style. Let's set background null. So default under default bar under the input will disappear. Well, let's see how it looks actually. Tools text. input text. Oh, the problem is it will be dark and we need white one, so we'll make it custom. Let's put background inside style. Let's go back. It won't be previewed right now. Input type is specified, don't lie. Need to add some margins. 1920, what? It's supposed to be 20 and 20. It was really done correctly today. I've seen it myself. I think she fucked up this somehow. I think she told me she lost some latest changes, so something is wrong. Okay, let's set some padding. No, margin. No, margin left 20 and margin right 20. What is the size of? Oh, it takes the whole thing. What if I said background? No. Yeah, it will be very short if background is set to null. Okay, that's kind of what I want. And let's create a simple view that matches parent, layout height. Oh, this line will also have the same layout margins. So instead of setting margins for both, we can just create padding. So parent will say we'll have padding 20. Yeah, and it will be applied to both views, text view and edit view. I mean, edit text and view. Height will be height of this top 2 pixels. 2dp. And it will have color. I mean, background at color dialog input. Yeah, and let's put children in the center. Gravity center. Yeah, now both of them on center, but it has to have some space in between input and this bar, and it's gonna be 5. So let's add some layout margin top 5. Yeah, looks good. I like it. Let's give it ID. ID input. Let's get rid of background because it will be used from style. Let's close solution and reopen. And now I need to Google how to create custom dialog window. I haven't created it before. So let's Google how it's done. Android create custom dialog. Yeah, I created a layout for the dialog. Now I need to create custom class, I guess. Yeah, I'll create custom class that inherits from dialog. Let's create folder controls. Let's add new item. New item. Class. Just dialog. Let's call it JK dialog. Okay, it's gonna be inherited from dialog class, and we better use views where is defined Android app. We need to create oh well, okay. Let's fix no. Generate all. Yeah. And what are they doing next? On create and click. Okay, let's overwrite and create. Set content view resource layout and resource layout dialog window. Yeah, let's initialize some views like title, buttons, input field. So it's gonna be title text view, button, left button, right button, center button, and edit text, input, edit text. Okay, let's find them. Once we set our content view using this layout, we can now access the views. So title text view, find view by ID, text view, resource ID, title, left button, button, left button. If you remember, I created IDs for every clickable, not clickable, just every element that could be changed. Left, right, center, right, right, center, center. Oh, also need to create ID for this part. ID Android ID plus ID input view. So we accessing this layout, we can just hide it like this, gone. Yeah, and it will disappear. Okay, let's get back to dialog class. Input edit text, input and find view by ID. It's gonna be just view it could be anything, but we will use just, it could be a linear layout because it's actually linear layout, but we'll just use view because it's base class for everything. And visibility could be controlled in base class. So it's gonna be input view input view. Okay, we set content, we initialized all the views. Now we need to create some special constructor. Where is this? Okay, let's create our own public dialog context and let's create it like string left button, string right button, sim action left clicked action right click string center button. Oh, first probably is supposed to be string title. Center button action center click. Input how to do this correctly. String input text adjust input. And we need some callback when we click one of buttons. Okay, let's think about it while we are context. While we're creating this monster. Let's check tools, visibility, gone. Oh, we can disable the whole title. But if we yeah, and if we put it, no, tools, no, tools, visibility, gone, yeah. And we need to create ID for this. It's gonna be 2 buttons view plus ID 2 buttons view. So we can hide this whole layout. Yeah. Okay. Let's back here. View 2 buttons view. Oh. 2 buttons view. 2 buttons view. I bet I create something like public class JK dialog config. Let's create just some properties like public string public string title get set public string left button get set public action left click get set. public action right public string right button get set public action right click get set public string center button get set public action center click get set. What else? Connect, cancel, input, public string input, and let's create some enumeration like public public enum okay dialog type and let it be flux. Yeah, that means I have title, input, two buttons, center button, 0, 1, 2, oh, we need to explicitly it has to be 1, 2, 4, 8. Yeah. Get set public okay dialog type get set and let it be title. Default will be title and center button. I mean title or bit or type, and we need some. Okay, we don't. Okay, that will be the config, and instead of doing all this, we'll just send config, and we will store config. So it's gonna be this config and assigned to config parameter. Okay, now title, text view, text, config, title, left button, text, config, left button, click, and let's call config left click invoke. And probably let's create some okay, let's get back to this later. Text click, right, yeah, wait, right, center, let's make it empty in case some other constructors are called. Oh, thank you. I don't know if you can hear. Thank you, FM. Thank you for watching. I mean, center, center. Input, config, input. Oh, I can really access it like this. Okay. Then I probably don't create default. Input type. And let's deal with the types. So if config null, then we'll show default title and center. Two buttons view visibility gone, and input view visibility gone. So to be only center and title, center button and title. Else if config type and title, I mean not equals 0, not type doesn't have title, then we title text view visibility gone, title input button center button. I mean, I probably have to put them like this, input, because default values should go first. Title center to buttons input. Two buttons input. Center button. Two buttons view. Wait, what? Two buttons view. Input view. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, using config is a bit cleaner solution instead of passing all the parameters, creating a lot of local variables. So we need to make some feedback for when we type in password. I mean some input, in this case password. I don't know how better to make it. As you can see, we subscribe to click event, and we need to unsubscribe. We did it on create, and we need to unsubscribe on destroy. No? On it doesn't have on destroy. Okay, let's hope nothing will be leaked. No memory leaks. Usually every view has on create and on destroy. And we better do unsubscribe there. Okay. But I guess if this whole view is destroyed, then no references are left for this. Oh, center. Input. Probably just create some public string input get private set and let's just return input edit text and set. Oh, no need to set, just return. Yeah. So we can access something that's typed in there. Can just simplify to this. Yeah, I think it's fine now. Oh, I also need to create this background view opacity. Opacity 60%. Android. Oh. Yeah, I need to create not just custom layout for dialog, also need to create custom color. Custom color for background that is behind our window. Seems like this is the answer. Let's go to styles, up theme, dialog, theme, Android theme light, window no title, no title, and window background. And no title, true, window background colors, dialog, window background. It's gonna be just black, right? Yeah, black and 60% opacity. So black and 60% is white multiplied by 0.6, 153, and let's convert it to hex. 99. Okay, let's save it, let's use it. Styles, this, and then we'll create theme. Okay, let's also create a constructor that takes theme and config. Like this. Yeah. Okay. Now what now? Now let's try to create it, I guess. Oh, I need to, since I have logic in common project that doesn't know about Android, about iOS, so I need to create some common solution for displaying dialogues. So I need to create special service. It will be dialog service. Add new folder, services. Add new item. It's gonna be just interface, and implementation of this interface will be done in every project. So interface is gonna be iDialog service. It will have following methods like I probably need to move this config to to dialog service. So let's say task. It's gonna be task. Show async and passing JKDialog config. Yeah, let's start with this. Let's go to Android project. Also create folder services. Let's create new item class dialog service. And it will implement dialog service. Dialog service. It says need to implement interface. Let's implement it. It's gonna be asynchronous. We need to create we need to create task completion source of object. Let's call it just task completion source. Let's init it. So it's gonna be read only. No, we will create it each time. Task completion source. Each time we call this method, task completion source. If any task completion source not equals null, then we'll try to task completion source try set result null. Yeah, and let's initialize it. And let's await it. Task. Yeah. And the logic is gonna be here. And the logic is var dialog new JKDialog. Oh, also JK dialog probably, yeah, it's missing types that I moved. Yeah, now it's fine. Create new that takes application context, I guess. Maybe I'll need current activity context, and current activity is in essentials current activity state. Platform current activity. Yeah, that's gonna be context. And we need to set theme, so it's gonna be resource style dialog. Okay, and let's just... Oh, and the third parameter is config that we are passing from here. So we initialize and dialog. Dialog show. Oh, we probably need to also pass task completion source. And let's create special task completion source. Task completion source. Oh, parameter object. And it's this and task completion source object task completion source. Yeah, that's it. And each time we click task completion source, task completion source, try set result. And let's just send input as a result. Or we can just, yeah, let's start with the input and yeah, sounds good. And how do I close the dialog? On click dismiss. It's gonna be dismiss. Dismiss, dismiss, dismiss. Wait. Center click invoke. We just null and we invoke with input as a parameter. Action object. Object. Yeah, now we can invoke with the parameter. We don't need to override dismiss. Yeah, and let's just simplify it like this. Oh, man. Sounds okay. What don't you like? Why? Oh, based on the recent change. So we just show dialog and wait until any dismiss happens. Any dismiss happens, then this task ends, and this method also ends execution. So now we need to register these servers to be associated with this interface. So when we access this interface in our common project, in this core project where it's defined, then it will just call actually registered this service associated with this interface. And that's gonna be done in app, I think. No, it's gonna be done in platform project. It's gonna be done in setup. Override. And it's done before. MvvmCross register singleton of type I dialog service. Service and let it be new dialog service. No, not I. This one. Yeah. Is obsolete. Oh, C provider. We registered this service, so when we access this this interface in common project, then it will use this implementation in Android project. Let's try to initialize it in base view model. Core project view models base view model. Yeah, let it be protected read only dialog service. Dialog service. I think it should be property. Get private set. Oh, property cannot be read only. Okay. But no, it's supposed to be property actually. And dialog service will be resolved I dialog service. Yeah, and it will be resolved because we registered it. If we comment out this line, then trying to resolve it will throw an exception. And we registered as singletons, so it's basically one global class for the whole application. Yeah, and all view models that inherit from base view model, basically every page will have access to this dialog service because it has protected level of encapsulation. And so let's go to server list view model, and when we click on certain server, then we can try to connect to that server. But if a server has password, then we have to enter password. So selection change command. Yeah, we navigate to chat view model, so chat page. But before navigating, we have to ask user to type password. Do we actually need to do that? Maybe we better do that on chat view model. Okay, let's do that in chat view model before we load data. Before we try to connect, we'll just check await dialog service show async new config, let it be and config parameters will be title, enter password, left button connect, right button cancel, left click, action will be action, left click, new, we can just use it like this, and it receives object, so it's gonna be some input. Yeah, that's some anonymous function, and it will be, let's create string password, input, input as string, what else does it have? We don't need to set action to right click, because it will just cancel, it will dismiss dialog. So we only need to set some action that has some real action, and we need to set type. Type is gonna be title, two buttons, and input. Yeah, and let's only do this if server info need password, then we will do this, and then we set game client name. Let's also password. Game client name. Let's create similar thing for password. String password. Oh, I can just password. I think it has the key is password in the user info and it's empty by default. Password. Yeah, like this. Okay. Let's get back to chat model. We're setting password. It's gonna be string empty. Yeah. We set password and then we can try to connect. If we have invalid password, then I'll handle it later, but for now we'll try to at least show this dialog. So the goal for today is just show this dialog. And I think I did everything right. I hope. Let's see how it will work. Let me connect my device. Error, theme light. Oh, maybe it has to be actually Android theme light. Oh, one thing I wanted to fix is when we navigate to server list fragment, it has add to backstacked true. That means when we navigate to server list, then it's added to history. And when we click back button, then it will navigate back to some empty page. And actually server list fragment have to be a root page, so it doesn't have to have any history. So we have to set it false because it's the initial screen. Server list loading. Let's find some server with password. Thoroughly pop ESL. It has. Oh, I need some server with the password that I know. Well, let's go to some server with this password. And we got an error. Alright. Let's see. Oh, it will show the line where the exception happened. Base stack trace. 30 string, 30 line, and 30 is just constructor. Yeah. In the same constructor. And what's the exception again? Attempt to invoke virtual method on null object reference. Show async. Okay, let's stop it. Dialog service. It's definitely not null. Okay. Let's try again. Maybe I need to invoke on main thread. Maybe that's the issue. Current activity? No? Really? Platform. Maybe I need to initialize it somehow. Oh, yeah, I need to do this. Okay, let's initialize it first. And let's set it back to show it's using essentials. Main activity on create. Right after on create. Platform init this activity and saved instance state. Right. Okay. Oh, it's shown on top. Looks fancy. And it actually looks like I made it. DSD. Okay, let's say something, and JK dialog, chat. Where's chat view model? Let's see if password. Well, left click, and let's see if it's set. Connect. Yeah, input. Yeah, it works. Password. And no, it stays on connecting state, and it will be endless because I don't have handling of wrong password. It will be done next. First, for now, let's stylize our dialog. Oh, I know how it has to be done. It's gonna be dialog ABCD dialog window. Let it be let's back to styling. What's the size of this? Size is width 260, and let's set layout width wrap content so it will be as small as possible, but let's set min width 260. I actually expected left button and right button should okay, what if we do parent right and layout left layout to left of ID left button. To left of left button. Right button to left of left button, and it has margin left. Let's say 20. No, but if we remove align parent right, what? To left of ID left button. Match parent. Where is right button? Maybe I better just use linear layout. I'm using relative layout just to align to left and align to right. Can I do this with linear layout? Linear layout. Orientation horizontal. Horizontal. Align. Align. Button. Width wrap content. Oh yeah, it's now good. Oh, maybe it would be good with the relative layout. What if text is small? What if text just left and left? Okay, what if we set back relative layout with wrap content? Oh. Margin right. No, I think I need to use linear layout. Match parent. Okay, let's go with linear layout. Orientation horizontal. Left, right. Layout, gravity, fill. Much parent. Yeah, now we need to put right layout, gravity right, and right left. Wait. Oh, just 0. 1. No. Okay, let me Google. Oh, I know how to do that. Instead of doing margin left, I'll do some special spacing view. It's gonna be width 20 and height with wrap content or much parent. Height is gonna be much parent. Min width 20. I think it's gonna be still wrap content. View, and it has to have weight 0, 1. Yeah, looks good, I think. What if it's left, 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 left? What if it's wrap content? What if left is short? Why it takes the whole screen? Because view takes this. What if weight 2, weight 0? What if this has weight 0 and this has weight 0? Much parent. I wanted to make the container bigger when text on left button. No, sorry, I don't help with coding. Apple avocado. Okay, let's go with wrap content. What if I set it 20? No. Much parent. No. Wrap content. Oh, maybe wrap content. How much parent? Mean width. What's 260? And what if we remove weight? No, let's remove it. Left. Wrap content. I think I achieved somehow. Oh, what if I remove weight? Oh, no. Much parent. Much parent. No. Okay, let's try to relative layout as I used in the beginning. Gravity. Maybe I'm trying to achieve something that's impossible. wrap content. It's doing what I need to achieve, but what I wanted to achieve. Layout. Height. Weight. Fill. Margin. What if I just... Oh, I can actually use... I know margin left, it's 20. The size of item is style. Dialog button. Width wrap content. Oh, min width is 80 dp. So back to dialog window. So 20 plus 80 is 100. 80 plus 20 is 100. It's already 200s, and the whole minimal size of this window is 260. So from this margin to right of edge is 60, because 20 plus 80 is 100, plus 80 180, plus 20 is 200. So yeah, this whole thing takes 200s, and the minimal size of the dialog is 260. So I can actually just create layout margin left equals 60. Yeah, so this will have 60 margin on left. Well, not exactly what I wanted to achieve, but it doesn't look bad. Okay, it's probably the best what I could achieve. And probably it has to be probably just frame layout. Frame layout. Frame layout with following wait. Oh yeah. And it has to have much much parent, much parent, and let's set gravity. No. What if we set layout? Oh, let's offset everything. Oh. Yeah. Let's set layout gravity center. Yeah, that's it. And then could we actually do that like this? Yeah, that's it. We don't need frame layout. Okay, let's see how it goes. I can actually start local server. Clicking on this on background doesn't do anything. Cancel. Okay. What if I do... Oh. Why cannot I navigate? Oh, I know why. I know why. Look, or don't look. Base view model. Chat view model. Prepare okay, let's handle invalid password situation. Let's open actual engine. Span invalid password. Is there anything related to invalid password? Password. Return client connect. Ctemp. Ctemp. I'll need to escape to main. Client connect. Client log game client connect denied drop client direct connect parent denied spawn server. I think that's it. We have to catch print. G client password let me try to connect invalid password. Where is it handled? Print. Has to be main. Server response packet. No. Connectionless packet. Print. Server message. With string. No, CLC server message. Server message. Message string, get client state. Message string. Paint center. Yeah, seems like that's it. Let's try to catch that message. Let's leave it open. JK client. Print, need to catch print. Let's try to catch it. Passworded server. Some wrong password. Connect. Wait. Okay, a print. Oh, read server message. And messages invalid escape to main. Okay. Invalid escape to main is gonna be wrong password. How we better handle it? Should we create special event here, or should we create general event here? I think we should better create general event here. Maybe. Or not maybe. Read string as string. Then how about this? Return. How I did in this, I created event server command event args. Let it be JK client. Let's create event as well. Let's call server command. Let it be just command event args, I guess. Server command executed. Oh, actually, I guess I can call the same event, then just this server command executed. Invoke this as sender and new command event args command and arguments. Oh, the command is C and arguments is command. So the command is string and arguments is actually command arguments. Can we also probably send a message? Oh, there is no message here. Okay, what if we do public message get journal set and message is not accessible because it's internal type. Yes, internal. We need to read string. Read string. Yeah. String message data. Okay, let's go message. Let's read the string. Server command executed. Clients game. Command and args. Chatting model. We can actually subscribe to commands here, I guess. So throw command executed, else if string compare cmd print wait actually print, is it print? Yeah, print true, true, equals 0. True means we ignore case when comparing. And let's get rid of that message. No. And we can just create new command. New command. It's gonna be print and s and dollar. No. Yes, we create new command. We'll probably do this like this. Var cmd. cmd argv 0 and cmd. So command is first argument and the rest arguments are just command instance. Okay, then we go back to ChatV model, we catch this event, we get print and try to show dialog. Show. No. Oh yes, how did we... like this, I guess. Oh wait. Sync. It's gonna be just title and center button. So it's title, center button. That's all. So it's gonna be center button with text OK. Okay. Title is Invalid Password. Oh. Invalid Password. No right button. Center click. Nothing happens. Or we could just close this window, this view model navigation service. Close. This. Center button, center click, title center. Oh, and we'll do this if it says print, and if event arguments argv if let's compare without case. First argument equals let me paste from history. Was it saved to history? Yeah, invalid escape to main. Oh, it's probably easy to... Oh, can we compare using certain amount of length in our case? Index A, index B, length. Index A, index B, and length is 3, 6, 9. Wait. 3, 6, 9, 10. 11, 17, 18, 20, 21, 25, 26, 26. So if it's true, then we'll show the dialog. Okay, let's see if it works. I also want to animate the dialog. Where is that window? Dialog window. ID add plus ID dialog. How about I search styles, dialog, window background, and color transparent. And in dialog window I'll use frame layout actually. It will have background equals to this. Let's put namespaces there. Let's copy layout there. And let's give ID to frame layout. Let's give its size much parent and then we animate the whole dialog. Okay, chat view model, dialog, and let's save everything. View dialog. Find view by ID, resource, ID, dialog. Let's on create I will write show. Let's move it to override this, show, dismiss, and let's probably put them override. Let's put them together, and after showing dialog alpha, and after we call show, we do the following. We create animation and chart fragment. Let's copy animation from here to dialog. It's gonna be object animator from namespace animation. Decelerate animations. We'll animate dialog. We'll animate property alpha. We'll animate to alpha equals 1. Let's call it alpha. Play alpha. Duration is gonna be fast, I guess. Let's let it be this. And the same on dismiss. So before dismissing, we will we'll wait a bit, I guess. Well, it will be executed immediately, so dismiss will hide the whole dialog. Let's Google. Animate the custom dialog. I could probably use the same thing. Theme dialog. Styles. Subtitle. Window animation style. Animation, and let's create style called dialog animation without any parent, and let's use those items. And let's use default animations. Slide in, slide out, I guess. And then we don't need to use this and this. I hope, I guess. Okay, let's see how it works. Slide in is let's Google this. Slide. Oh, slide. Fade. Fade in. Fade out. Yeah, it's loaded. Let's try to connect and nothing is displayed. Oh, I know why. Because I said JK dialog, because I set alpha to dialog 0. Connect. Can create handler inside thread. What? Let's see when it happens. Chart view model. Chart view model. I think it happens here. Oh, and what I wanted to do is try set result. Yeah, as you can see, we don't need this animation, and this as well. And try to set result after dismiss. We probably don't need dialog at all, so I can remove this ID from here. And let's create some view that takes the whole screen. And this view is first in the hierarchy, and second one is above view is linear layout. So to demonstrate what I mean, background red, and if I put view after this linear layout, after this, then it will cover, because it will be after in hierarchy, so it has to be behind. Let's give it ID at plus ID. Dialog. I don't know how to call this that's outside of the dialog. Dialog outside. Outside dialog. No. Sounds weird. Dialog. Background, but it's not kind of background. Outer background. Window background. Oh, yeah, let it be window background. Okay, we created this ID, and can actually click, yeah, I can click on any view, so let's initialize this dialog window background. Find view by ID. Source ID. Dialog window background. Click. Click. Oh, wait, it has to be first. Just dismiss. Yeah, once we click outside our dialog on the window, on the whole window, then we'll just dismiss the dialog. So yeah, let's find out where the exception occurred. I think it occurred chat view model on this moment. Wow, that looks really strange. What? Why did it catch a click? Okay, anyways, show a sync dialog service. And no. Um, oh. Actually, what if I do it like that? Dialog, no dialog, window background. Dialog service. What if I just say oh, handler, right, I have to use handler. Or I can just access like this, probably. Current activity, run on UI thread. Oh, I know the problem, and it will happen. Actually, server can spam multiple prints, and basically will try to show multiple alert dialogs. I don't know where to better handle it. Oh, by the way, everything worked as expected. Let me demonstrate again. Oh, I cannot navigate. Why? Service model. Navigation. Navigate. No, it doesn't happen. Clicking doesn't work. And it stops working when we close chat via model for some reason. Okay, what I wanted to do. Alright, dialog service. And task is completed. Else return. No, we can only return if task is not completed. It has to be the first condition. The second one is gonna be traced result. No. Does this if it's not null and task is not completed, then wait until it's completed. Android. I'm using fade in and fade out animations for dialogue, but they're pretty slow. I can then create my own animations, I guess. Android resources, new folder, a new, add new item, XML file, let's call it dialog fade in. And it will have from alpha and accelerate that should be and second one dialog fade out. From 1 to 0. Yeah. Let's save it. Let's go back to dialog window. No. Styles. Anim dialog okay. Now clicking doesn't work. I don't understand why. Navigate, close. Oh, I think I know the issue. That's because we never view model, chat view model. That's because we call connect and we never actually end this connection, so load data is never ended, so initialize of view model is never completed. So we have to interrupt connection connect is waiting for task, and that is reset result, set time. We have to, when we disconnect, we have to try set result. Try set cancelled. Sorry, I just infected you with coronavirus through the internet. Just kidding. If it's not null, and okay, if it's not null and task is not completed, or task is cancelled, or if it's not completed. Oh, well, if we just call try, then we probably don't need this. And then we probably don't need... Let me just read the documentation. Where is try? task completion source, sorry. Task completion source. Try set. Okay, then we can just do this, try set cancelled. Okay, let's see if it works. We navigate to this server, cancel, okay. Can we navigate again? Yeah. Alright, that fixed it. So, setting this task completion source, just canceling, helped connect invalid password. Okay. Everything works fine, I think. Dialog service. Or it's not completed. Task is cancelled, or task is faulted. So it's not completed or cancelled. If it's not completed, not cancelled and not faulted, then it's still going. But if it's completed or it's cancelled or it's faulted, then the task actually ended execution. Then we can create new task completion source. Okay, let's try again. So no. So I created this dialog window today, and this one, and I guess this will be done tomorrow, but it's related to those buttons, so I first make them, where I switch between chat types, common, team and private. and when clicking on private we will see this dialog. Oh, it's running. Cancel. Is it stuck? Oh, I think it crashed inside a task, so it's a silent crash. Chat view model, password. Let's test what I mean. If I click cancel, why is it still going? Dialog service. Completed. Oh, it's completed. How to do this correctly? If it's completed, then we have to start new. What if I do the following? If task equals null, then just skip it to this stage. But if it's not null, then we check if task completed. If task completed, then we continue. If task cancelled, then we continue. If task Oh, I see. If task completed, or if cancelled, or if faulted. Like this. If it's equal null, then we skip it. If it's completed, then we skip it. If it's cancelled, then we skip it. And if it's faulted, then we skip it. And if it's in other cases when it's not completed or cancelled or faulted, then we stop the execution and wait until it's completed. And we check first occurrence of task completion source. If it's equal null, then we skip it and go here. And if this false, so it's not null, then we can access next condition. so we don't need to check extra time if it's not null. Cancel. Alright, I think that's all for today.